Sammy will be all right?
He wouldn't even be here if you and Kathy Tate hadn't filled his head with big ideas.
What's wrong with encouraging him to read?
It sends the wrong messages to the lad.
Oh, well, what's the right message? Tell him he's good for nothing.
Yeah, well, he wouldn't be here, that's all.
He's here because he covered a farm and that's why he's here.
Yeah, because he got a sniff of Kathy Tate's scent.
Where are you going?
I'm butchering Eric Pollard. See if he'll stand bail.
They will let him come home with us tonight, won't they?
I can see you know naught about British justice.
Come on, Butch.
Hiya. Olympia next year with any luck.
Sorry, I didn't ask permission to use the field.
Oh, don't worry about it. Practice makes perfect.
What's the point? This is my last chance to ride Delilah.
Well, is there something the matter with her?
No, so Tate says I've worked miracles with her.
Oh, that's great then.
And I've got to dump her.
Do you want to tell me what's going on, Emma?
How should I know? Apart from we're moving to Germany tomorrow.
Why don't you come up to the house when you've finished here?
Why don't they have appointments? Save us all hanging about.
This is the British legal system. You don't expect it to make sense, do you?
Mr. and Mrs. Dingle?
Oh, no, not you again.
Hoffman. I'm representing Samuel.
He got sent down last time you were his brief.
Most unfortunate. Still, I am familiar with the case. I interviewed Samuel last night, and he was anxious for me to act on his behalf.
I suppose you'll draw extra money for that.
Yeah, I'm very hopeful.
Well, that's a start. What do you reckon? Conditional discharge?
Assault is a serious matter. Still, pleading guilty should go in his favour.
Guilty?
He agreed that's the best course of action.
Dingles don't plead guilty.
He admitted it, Zach.
Look, let me have a word with him.
I'm afraid that won't be possible before the hearing. But I'm confident he'll be bailed for reports before he's sentenced.
Now you see, Zach will be home for tea.
I suppose so. That probation bloke's bound to give him good write-ups for his reports.
Slugs are good after them lettuce. You all right? What is it?
They say I'm a menace. They say I shouldn't be free to threaten other children.
What do they know?
They say I'm a psychiatric case who was locked up. And folks say I should have stayed there.
What folks?
Concerned parents.
They're just gossips who haven't got the guts to put the name to it. They make things up.
No, Ned. They got inside information. Glover receives regular psychiatric treatment. How does she know I'm still seeing a psychiatrist? I knew Tony was going. I thought Becky was staying here with the kids.
Well, maybe they patched things up. I'm pleased for them.
Emma isn't. Actually, I think she's more worried about what's going to happen to that pony.
Yeah, well, if it comes to it, she could always keep it here.
That's a great idea.
Hi there. Grab a seat. Do you want a biscuit?
No, thanks.
You better tell her.
Well, we've been talking, and if you want, you can keep Delilah here. That is, if you haven't got anything else planned for her.
Really?
Victoria and the boys will feed her.
I wouldn't mind if they rode her.
All settled then.
Wish I could stay with her.
Well, have your tea, and then I'll run you home. We'll tell your mum and dad.
They won't be interested.
Can you just give it a rest, for heaven's sake? I am not interested in Jane flipping Barnett.
And what am I supposed to do? Watch you throw your life away?
I'm not a teenager anymore.
Aren't you?
Hiya. Sorry I'm late. Let's just hope Sam's not first dinner. What's up?
Nothing. Look, we better get to court.
I thought you had visits to do.
I squared it with Zoe.
Why have you got the guts to tell her that we're going to court?
I should think that was pretty obvious.
Coming from a stuck-up cow like you.
Mandy?
And you wonder why I don't approve. Now you can see her in her true colours.
That's right. What you see is what you get. And I won't pretend to my family either.
You can hardly blame him for trying to conceal what they're like. Who wouldn't be ashamed of him? Every single one of them.
Mum! You're talking about the woman I love. Can you not just get it into your head that I choose to be with her? And for some reason, she chooses to be with me. I'd marry her tomorrow if I thought she'd have me. And who knows, provide you with a clutch of grandchildren this summer. Come on, Mandy, we're going to be late.
If you go now, Patrick, I won't be here when you get back.
Give my love to Jane Barnett.
Come on, Will. We've only got today to get this lot sorted.
That's not my fault.
I know packing's a pain, but you know the drill. We'll soon be settled in our new place.
Like we are here.
Oh, come on, Will. You were always first on the removal van.
Yeah, and look where it got me. I've made up my mind. I'm not going with you.
What? Emma, where have you been?
So how much do you think they'll set bail for?
What do you reckon, Zach?
What's the price of lost youth? A boy who had his head turned by an ageing glamour puss.
Kathy's here to help. We all appreciate you coming, Pet.
Hello.
Hey up!
Hiya. Hey, Kathy, will you teach me how to read?
You can read after a fashion.
You can knock that on the head out, Butch. I should have had you all gelded at birth.
But don't be so defeatist, Zach.
Has your mother got over the shock of the police raid yet, Paddy?
Well, till Paddy gave her another one for good measure. Told her to sling a hook.
I hoped you were going to take you back with her.
Sorry, but she's stuck with me, isn't he, Mandy?
Well, who knows what the future brings.
I hope it's rumpled.
They're sending Samuel up now, Mr. Dingle.
Here we go.
OK, then.
Very kind of you to look after Delilah, isn't it, Tony?
It'll be one less thing for Emma to moan about.
I suppose it'll take some time for them to get used to the idea.
Meaning?
Oh, it's a big move.
I'll get those tea chests out the outhouse.
It's always a stressful time moving. Still, it'll be worth it when we're back as a family. Fresh start. At least that's what I keep telling the kids.
And you?
Well, I've chosen to go, but they haven't. Emma's at an age when she'll adapt, but Will, he's grown up all of a sudden. Seems wrong to move him.
Oh, you thought about letting him stay till he's done his exams?
That's not till next year.
Well, it won't be much different from him being at college. At least there'll be people around here to keep an eye on him.
Like Betty.
Oh, me and Sarah.
Jack's just had a great idea.
No point hiding it, Alan.
I'm sure nobody will take any notice.
Yeah, like you.
Do you think I should tell him we've sold twice as many couriers as usual?
Why do you want to make his life so difficult?
I don't. But it'd teach Jan Glover to be holier than thou.
So do you reckon he's carrying anything out the till?
Well, of course it is, but you know what her dad's like with her. Spoils her rotten. We won't hear a word against her. This should be fun.
How are things, Ned? So you saw the spread?
Why don't you go and find yourself a table and I'll come and take your order?
Oh, thanks.
This is libel.
Really?
Well, it's not but a pack of lies from start to finish.
I'll tell you what I'll do, Ned.
I'll tell you what you can do. You can cut out the soft soap for a start.
I'll publish a full apology if you can find a quote in there that you didn't say. Now, what is it you want to take issue with? Where have I misquoted you?
You know it's not that straightforward.
Oh, yes, it is. There isn't anything in there that you didn't say. I've got it all on tape. Look, I even preserved your anonymity.
I told you about Kim Tate and what she'd done to my family. I mean, she's as good as killed two of our kids.
Now, that is libel.
Everyone in the village knows what she did.
What? Your son rescued a child from a fire. You can hardly blame her for that. Your daughter died in a car crash. Mrs. Tate wasn't even there.
That's only half the story.
Don't you think you're just becoming a little bit obsessed with the Tates? Is that why your wife took the child?
I thought you could help us. That's the only reason I spoke to you.
Don't you think it might just be a bit more helpful if you just faced up to the truth?
What do you care about the truth, eh?
Hey, we're in luck. Beat went to my school.
He never.
You never went to school, Dad? I did when school board collared me. In fact, I saved him from a damn good larruping once. He were getting bullied. Stinker McCaig, they call him.
Well, he's ignoring you.
He knows it's me. All right, Stinker. My lad's up next. He's not playing with a full deck, but he's got a heart of gold.
Can I remind members in the public gallery that they will be removed if there are any interruptions?
Of course you can. Yeah. He's got to act as if he's impervious. Hey, up.
Hiya, Cathy.
You are Samuel Jonah Dingle.
Yeah, can I read card now?
Pardon?
Can I read this?
Will you just confirm that you are Samuel Dingle of Wishingwell Cottage, Emmerdale?
Yeah. I swear by Almighty God that the evidence I shall give shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
Yeah.
As your worships have correctly pointed out, the charges against my client are serious.
Whose side's he?
However, as he is pleading guilty, and following discussions with my learned friend for the prosecution, I would ask that the case be proceeded with in this court, which would enable the case to be heard today.
I'm well aware of that, Mr. Hoffman. It would also mean that he's likely to receive a lighter sentence.
Your worship could always remit him to Crown Court for sentence, if appropriate.
Don't tell me how to do my job.
I'm sorry.
He's doing a good job, that fella.
Only 'cause Stinker knows it's my lad he's dealing with.
We will adjourn to consider defence representations.
Onto your pint, Stinks. Your worship.
All rise.
Go on.
What are you doing?
Some idiot left it open.
You know they think Kelly's been taking it.
She gets away with everything.
I can't believe you're doing this. You're getting your own sister into trouble.
You don't have to live with this selfish cow.
Put it back.
What will you do if I don't?
Donna.
No.
Hiya. Good day at school.
I'm going out.
You haven't been upsetting her, have you?
That's most satisfactory, Mrs. Lover. Self-employed owner-occupier. Bail shouldn't be a problem. You won't have to pay up front, of course.
Yes, I know.
You don't have experience of this sort of thing, surely?
Don't she? Her brother's in Chalky, mate. For murder.
Manslaughter.
Still, it had a silver lining because I got his job.
We are going to have such a beano tonight when our Sammy gets home.
Oh, my mother's going to be sick as a parrot when she finds out she's missed it. Not.
I hope you don't forget who swung it for it.
Oh, yeah. Thanks, Kathy, love.
Not her. She's the reason he's here. I mean, me and my social connections.
Well, Magistrate didn't seem that pleased to see you.
Well, he ain't exactly going to come over and hug me, is he?
You're very lucky to have a person like Mrs. Lover stand by you.
Do you like her? She's my friend.
Look, Samuel, I'm certain the magistrate will deal with the case now. If they ask if you've anything to say, you know what to do.
Aye. Tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
Yes. No, you tell him what I've told you to say.
Hi.
Hi. Just caught me. I was on my way out.
Oh, something interesting.
I hope so, with the emphasis on interest.
What's this?
Oh, nothing. Just browsing.
Are you looking at them for a client?
That's right. I'm a number one client. Me. I'll see you later.
See you.
Is your other half in?
Yeah, just through there, sir.
Oh, I'm being summoned.
Oh, Seth. Why have you taken your boots off?
Betty's training. Only if it's about poachers taking fish out at river, I'm on job.
Good. Glad you are.
Well, I can't think of aught else that's gone wrong.
Is that how you see me? Some old battle axe always on your case?
Of course not. You're not that old. You're in a good mood.
Why shouldn't I be? I'm marrying a handsome and highly successful man. You like Steve, don't you?
Oh, he's all right from what I've seen on him.
Good. Because I wondered if you'd give me away at our wedding.
Again?
Again. Only this time you won't be a last-minute substitute.
Of course I will. If you're sure.
You'll be perfect.
I'm not on about me. I'm on about him.
Samuel Dingle, you are guilty of assault. Have you anything to say before you're sentenced?
Me?
An apology to all concerned might be a start.
I'm sorry.
That's a start. We intend remanding you for reports. I believe there is an application for bail that the police do not oppose.
I'm sorry for all bother I've caused. Especially to Cathy.
Thank you. You don't oppose bail?
But I'm not sorry for decking that fireman. He'd no right treating Cathy like that.
Say out now, son.
No, but he says to tell the whole truth, Dad. If he comes near it again, he'll regret it.
Have you listened to anything that's been said, Dingle?
Yeah, that's why I'm telling the truth. Someone's got to look after her like she looked after me.
Could I request an adjournment, Your Worships?
There's no need. Samuel Dingle, we are committing you to the Crown Court for sentencing. You will remain in custody until that time. The application for bail is refused.
They'll throw away the key, Dad.
You pleased with yourself?
You missed your tea?
Bet you blabbed, didn't you?
But I still didn't know why you took it.
Thought you were going out.
What's up?
You're not bothered. You couldn't wait to leave.
I joined up, didn't I?
But you never think about me, do you?
Of course I do.
All you can ever think about is having a laugh for your army mates. You're always going on about how great it is.
Well, it's only so Mum doesn't worry.
Liar.
Look, it's not all good.
You can't wait to get back. I don't blame you.
It's not great, Donna. It's lousy a lot of the time.
Oh, yeah?
Look, you don't know what it's like. You're not the only one who gets hacked off. Here,
Thanks.
put the other one back and you can have this.
So you don't like it in the army, then?
I'll see you later.
If I see that fireman again, I'll give him a right good pasty.
You'll end up in prison then.
Don't bother me.
Oh, don't be a turnip.
Oh, Sammy. Do you think he'll be all right?
Will he heck? They'll make mincemeat out of a lad like him in there.
You seem to be spending less and less time at the wine bar, Eric.
Way back when you've got a dog, eh? Marlon's there, earning his wages for once.
Can you rely on him?
Can you rely on anyone these days?
Well, if he's a money grabber like you, fancy abandoning our son.
If your family weren't such a shower of crooks, perhaps he wouldn't be in that situation in the first place.
Uncle Zach, have you heard what Eric's saying?
Mandy, no, leave it.
What's up?
Just get in another round, Zach.
Oh, very civil. Same again.
Very simple. Same again.
I don't.
They were just saying. Sam Dingle's been sent down.
Did you notice folks looking?
What at?
Oh, when we came in.
Of course they weren't.
Oh, let's drink up and go.
We both agreed it'd do us good to get out for a bit. Paper's going to be full of young Sammy next week.
Must have been Viv Windsor. She'll have been the one who spoke to that reporter.
We don't know that, do we? Look, why don't we go and sit over there? You can have a natter to Lisa.
I can't work out how Viv would know so much about us.
Probably just made it up.
Unless it was Biff. He knows us better than most.
It was me. I just wanted to explain, put our side of things.
You said all that about me?
She just twisted everything I said about it, love.
You? You went behind my back. The only one left I thought understood.
Do you suppose it'll be all right in Germany? At least we'll all be together.
Dad wants to talk to you.
We've not changed our minds about Delilah.
No, he wants to tell Will something.
You're not going to persuade me. You can try and threaten all you like.
I'm not going to try.
Come on, Em. Let's clear the spare room.
She might as well hear this now. We've decided, as you're almost an adult, technically, and you're at a crucial stage in your studies, you can stay in Emmerdale.
Honestly?
Jack and Sarah will keep an eye on you.
I don't have to live with them, do I?
You can stay at Annie's cottage. Jack's cleared it with the lads.
Really?
We're treating you like an adult, so you better start acting like one.
Nice one!
What about me?
Well, you'll be with us as agreed.
But we're all going to be together.
Well, you, me and Dad will be.
Great.
Come on, there's lots to do.
Will, do something.
Well, can't she stay?
No.
You're selfish. All of you. Especially you.
Just let me explain, Joe. What's the use? Give us a pint, please, Alan.
Oh, my God. It's all my fault.
What is...
Must be my age. My memory's played a cruel trick. Stinky McCaig!
The magistrate?
You saved him from a kicking, Dad, and he still sent our Sam down.
Yeah, but I didn't save him from a kicking.
You said you did.
Well, that's where my memory let me down.
What did happen then?
It was me who battered him. The other lads had to drag me off.
Oh, Zach.
I didn't pick on him every day.
That explains everything.
I'm glad you battered him, Dad.
Ah, sure, Mark, come to think of it.
Oi! Is he there?
It was November 5th. Bonfire night. And...
Oi! I was reading!
I was reading.